Good morning, 4th Street. I see lots of reds and yellows and oranges out there on this Pentecost day, and a day when the church is clearly very, very diverse. As we read in Acts 2, we have our flags around, and that helps us remember what Pentecost is all about. Welcome everyone visiting this morning, or everyone here this morning, especially visitors, and ask that you fill out the red cards in the pew racks. I just want you to know, in case you haven't heard, that in just under 6 days and 1 hour, the 221st General Assembly will be convening just a couple blocks that way. And 1 week from today, we are going to have a lot of people in worship with us, and that will be a wonderful, wonderful thing. I do have a little bit of disappointing news. The organ is not going to be ready for General Assembly. Now, that was what I wanted you to do. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. We are waiting for a crucial part from England, and it is not shipped yet, and before it can be shipped, it has to be checked and tested and many things, and so it will be some time before that gets here. Once that arrives, then we can take the next steps we need to take, but right now there's nothing we can do about that. So, what I want you to do, as loudly as you can, is say, "Oh, no." Ready? Oh, no. Now I want you to say, "I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed." Okay, now we have that done and behind us, we're going to move on because we have a lot of exciting things happening. Next week, I would like you all to wear your name tag. So you might want to check when you go out and see if you have a name tag, and if you don't, let the church office know, because I would like you all to wear your 4th Street name tags next week so people will know that you might be able to answer their questions. Also, this morning, when we do the passing of the peace, I would like you to get up and greet everyone as you usually do. However, next week, I would like you to just greet the people sitting immediately around you, and the liturgist will be saying that to people. But for next week, when at the moment we have at least 272 guests are supposed to be with us, I expect we will have many more. We will just greet the people sitting right around us. So just alert you that that will be a bit of a change. This morning, as the introit begins, have your bulletins ready and do not stand for the call to worship. And we will begin the call to worship immediately after the introit ends. Okay? There are many things in our bulletins about people that have special needs among us. We want to remember those. There's also a great joy. If you look back in your bulletin, you will see a picture of Sam and Stephanie. I don't know what page that is on. That is on somewhere in your bulletin. On page 7, they are inviting all of the congregation to attend their wedding on the 28th of June at 3 o'clock. So we will also put that in the bulletin in a couple of weeks. It won't be in next week, but you are invited to that wedding, and they would love to have you come. So, starting actually about this Thursday, and especially on Friday, we are going to have well over 1,000 of our Presbyterian brothers and sisters with us of all stripes and opinions and perspectives. And so we are going to be hospitable. We are going to be welcoming 1,000 and more. That is a wonderful, wonderful thing for a church to experience, and very few churches have that opportunity during General Assembly. So we're not going to be disappointed. We're going to be excited. This is Pentecost. I searched the second chapter of Acts very, very carefully many times, and I saw that the Spirit was moving exceedingly powerfully among God's people, and I looked really carefully, and I did not see anything about there being a pipe organ there. So I believe the Spirit of God is going to move powerfully at 4th Street over these next many days and beyond, and we are going to move forward. Ed and Ray are working on how we're going to do that. So now I would like to have you look at your neighbor and say, "Today is Pentecost. The Spirit is on the move. Abound in hope." Let's worship our God.